There's something gleaming in the South Florida sun, and it's not just sandy beaches, because Autogeek.net's Detail Fest showcases all the tricks of the trade as their extensive product lines are demonstrated. Show cars and trucks are on display, as well as something unique to the Sunshine State, pontoon boats with wheels. Hello again, motorsports fans. Welcome to another edition of the Lokar Car Show series. I'm your host, Ted Jones, coming to you this week from the Autogeek.net Detail Fest. I probably should call it the Lokar Car and Truck Show series because yesterday we had lots of beautiful cars in here. Today it's all about trucks. Now you're wondering, what are these trucks right here? Well, we'll tell you that as the show progresses. Believe me, there are some beautiful creations right here. But right now, let's get things started in the tent. They have a tent here. It's full of detailers and detail products, and Kathy Fisher's there.
Found a really neat product that David's going to tell us about here. I don't have to rinse it. I just wash it. It's done. This is neat.
Absolutely, Kathy. Optimum Noise is the latest technology in car cleaning. Traditional soap is a 100-year-old technology. Optimum Noise is a polymer-based product. You can clean your car inside the garage. You only need 2 gallons of water, 1 ounce of no-rinse, and you wash your car, you dry, you get better results, faster results, and it protects your paint, plus it leaves a nice glossy finish. After you finish washing with no-rinse and drying your car, you can use another polymer technology that we've developed, OptiSeal. It's a clear sealant. Instead of using the traditional wax and polishes that you have to spend an hour or so, and then you have all the messy residue to clean up afterwards. This is a pure sealant. You just wipe it on and walk away. You don't have to do anything. There's no residue to remove. It takes less than 10 minutes. This one bottle does 80 applications, and it gives you better results, faster results, and it's more cost effective. Also environmentally very friendly.
And one last product that we actually want to touch on here very briefly, and it's a new product for you guys.
OptiCoat. It's a coating. It's very different from all the waxes and sealants. This product lasts indefinitely as long as your clear coat is there. This protects it better than factory clear coats, and the car stays cleaner, it stays scratch and mark free, and it lasts forever.
Definitely talking my language here. I like all this stuff. We want to find out more about these products and all the entire line that you have. Where can we find you on the web?
You can go to our website, www.optimumcarcare.com, and you can read all about these products, or you can go to any detailing forums, and people are talking about Optimum Car Care just about everywhere.
All right, Kathy, thank you very much. Now, you want to see a gorgeous truck? This is a rare find. This is a 2003 Harley Davidson Special Edition truck. Look, he's got a little model of it right here with working doors and everything like that. It belongs to Mike Moore. Looks like you've dialed up the engine compartment right here. Tell me a little bit about this engine, Mike.
It is a 5.4-liter supercharged, and I've tweaked it just a tad bit.
Okay, what do we have a tweak?
6-pound lower pulley, colder plugs, tune, pushing about 412 horsepower.
Whoa! Oh, so she gets down the road?
Pretty quick.
It's a crew cab.
Yes, it is.
You ever haul anything in it?
No.
No, it just go fast.
Yes, it does.
Is this the original paint?
Yes, it is.
Everything's pretty well original except for the pretties you put on the engine.
A couple of stick-ons, yeah, bolt-on things.
Okay, yeah, but it looks really nice.
Thank you.
Okay, tell me about the wheels.
Those are the stock wheels.
No!
Yes, they are. They're 20-inch rims. They came on this particular model.
You know, you got to get a Harley and put up in the bed.
Oh, I have the matching Harleys that go with the 100th anniversary.
No!
Yes, I do.
At home in the garage.
Yes, they are.
You never know what you're going to find in the garage at some of these places.
Check out the stacks on this 2004 Chevrolet Corvette. Now, Larry's the owner here. Larry, what in the world is the deal with the, it looked like diesel stacks back there. Tell me about them.
That's what they are. I used to be a truck mechanic, and I loved it. So my son has the world's biggest pickup with stacks on it. He made up just like mine.
I have a feeling that those stacks back there aren't just for looks, are they?
That's right. They sound good, and they makes it snow out.
Snow?
Yes.
So since you don't have snow here in Florida, that's what you need to do. You need to make your own snow. A Corvette that makes it snow. I have heard of it all now.
Okay, Kathy, thank you very much. We're going to take a little break right now, the Lokar Car Show series. When we return, we'll tell you all about this Jeep. Believe it or not, it's a one-owner.
ARP, the world leader in fastener technology, the fasteners of champions.
Do what we do. Use ARP fastener.
They are the best in the business. I'll do nothing but ARP.
I go to ARP.
We don't take any chances, and that's why our equipment is ARP.
We use nothing but ARP to keep our ride tight and right.
We won 3 championships using ARP fasteners.
We'll use nothing but ARP.
You got to surround yourself with the best, and that's ARP. You have my word on that.
ARP, the world leader in fastener technology.
For nearly 30 years, Original Parts Group has led the way in GMA body restoration and performance parts. Visit us online to order your free catalog for Chevelle, El Camino, GTO, Le Mans, Tempest, Cutlass, Skylark, or 442. While online, be sure to check out our offers for free shipping. 10% volume discount, 45-day money-back guarantee, and our famous unbeatable low price guarantee. Log on now to opgi.com.
This Lokar Car Show covering the Autogeek Detail Fest is being brought to you by Lokar Performance Products. Quality, plain and simple. And by ARP, the world leader in fastener technology. And by Original Parts Group, world's largest source of GM A-body parts and accessories. Back in the Lokar Car Show series, or Lokar Car Truck Show series, coming to you from Autogeek.net Detail Fest. Here's a gorgeous Jeep. I promised you going to break would tell you about it. Now, this is a 1978 model Jeep, and you bought it new?
It's 1 year old, 78. I bought it in 78, but it's just...
You've had it ever since?
Right, 30 years.
But this isn't how it looked when you bought it?
No. It was just stock when I got it.
Yeah. First of all, I like the engine compartment. Tell me about the engine with the headers and everything.
Yeah. Well, it's a small block Chevy 350 with a 3-speed transmission, and the headers on it, just stock.
Is it the stock tranny?
Yep, stock tranny from the factory.
Okay.
What changed was just the engine.
All right, it's still four-wheel drive.
Four-wheel drive, right.
Okay, but now you've done some things to the interior.
Yeah, I did the whole interior. Rhino lined it. Put a fiber dash on it. Little bitty things here and there.
Yeah, a little console in there.
Right, console.
Maybe some different seat covers.
I got the Baja back on it. So.
What about the wheels?
Yeah, I got Mickey Thompson wheels, and I got the CPEC wheels on it.
Now, somebody told me that you were missing this for a little while.
Yeah, I went out to go on vacation, and it was missing. And I found it about 3 days later, but the engine was tore up, so I had to set up for a couple of years.
Somebody stole it?
Yeah.
They wanted your Jeep?
Yeah. Boy, I was heartbroken.
Yeah.
I was really heartbroken.
You guys here with Flex have come up with some really, really cool products. Easy to use, and they're definitely going to help the finish of the vehicles, too.
Absolutely. And some of the features this German-made product has, this is our rotary unit. It's lightweight, unlike any other unit on the market. You can run this at a slow speed, and it will not heat up. Now, how did we accomplish it? Through extended airflow, through lightweight design, through gearing, reduced gearing in the unit. But look at this, lightweight, starts off at 400 RPMs, runs all the way to 2100 RPM, adjustable. The latest and greatest in the market, the PE14.
Mike, you've definitely used a lot of their products here, and you have another one here as well.
This is the Flex 3401. This is what we call a forced rotation dual action polisher. Now, it's got the power of a rotary, but the safety of a dual action polisher. What's unique about this is the large oscillating pattern it makes here. It gives you the ability to remove swirls, water spots, and scratches, but never burn the paint and never put swirls in. That's the Flex 3401.
Yeah, and these are just two of the many different ones that are actually available, right?
That's right. There's multiple different rotary buffers, and they're always bringing out new tools too for the detailing industry.
But if you had to pick just two to have in your shop, I think you guys have got them right here in your hands.
I'd take the Flex PE14 and the 3401, hands down.
All right, and if people want to find out more about the product, how can they do so?
They can go on our website, like I mentioned earlier, www.flexnorthamerica.com.
And of course, we can find all these products as well.
Autogeek.net.
I told you earlier in the show I would tell you about these swamp buggies. They're called, or hunting trucks. You call them hunting trucks because you go hunting buggies because you go hunting?
Yep, you go take them out, you know, and catching deer or hog or whatever. But nowadays what a lot of people are doing is they have mud fests and they go out to people that have a bunch of acreage and they invite everyone out to play in the mud. So it's basically, instead of a boat, you got a buggy to go play in the mud with a bunch of people.
Looks like you got a hot crate motor in there.
Yeah, it's got the Chevy 502 fuel injection in it, straight from Chevrolet.
Oh, yeah, headers and everything.
Yep, custom built headers, all jet coated exhaust, 4-link suspension, profab transfer case.
Big old tire. How big are those tires?
They're 23 126s.
Whoa.
Tire and rim probably weighs about 500 pounds a piece.
Wow, now if you blow a tire, you get your hands full.
Yeah, you can run them pretty much flat. They only got about 4 pounds of air in them.
Well, really neat. I'll tell you, absolutely gorgeous, beautiful job. You build these, right?
Yes, sir, I do.
Okay, and this one's for sale?
This one's for sale.
All right, how much?
$135.
All right, there you go, a bargain, folks. You want to have fun, get yourself a swamp buggy.
We'll be right back with more from the Autogeek.net Detail Fest.
Since their creation, Americans have strived to make their cars their own. They've cut, chopped, slammed, hammered, welded, painted, and customized them. As Americans, we have the freedom to push the limits, the fortitude to change, to make good things great and great things better. For some, it's a hobby. For others, it's a passion. For Lokar, it's an obsession.
When polishing or buffing, don't be fooled by polishers that call themselves DA or dual action. Insist on the Flex XC3401 VR polisher. The orbital rotation of their innovative polisher simulates the circular movement of the human hand while polishing. The 6-position speed control allows you to limit RPMs between 160 and 480. A variable speed trigger allows you to feather the oscillations per minute. The Flex polisher is the most technologically advanced machine on the planet and uses a microprocessor control. Learn more at flexnorthamerica.com.
For a lot of us, the automobile is the second biggest investment that we make. Now, one of the best ways to protect this investment is with the entire line of Wolfgang Car Care products.
Wolfgang Fusion uses German-engineered super polymers blended with ivory carnauba wax for long-lasting protection with a 3-dimensional crystal-like shine.
For more information about the entire line of Wolfgang Car Care products and time-saving tips and techniques, check out wolfgangcarcare.com or autogeek.net.
Accelerate into the future with Optimum Car Care products from Optimum Polymer Technologies. Optimum perfected rinseless washing with no rinse, wash, and shine, so you get professional results in half the time with only 2 gallons of water. And whoever said waxing had to be a chore? Optimum spray car wax can be applied and buffed to a high gloss in about 15 minutes. We even offer a wipe-on, walk-away paint sealant called OptiSeal that shines and protects better than most multi-step products. Learn more at OptimumCarCare.com. Welcome back to the Lokar Car Show series, coming to you from Autogeek.net's Detail Fest. This is truck time. Talk about a gorgeous truck. You like Model A's? Take a look right here. This is what year, Fane?
1931 Model A Ford.
Now, you restore these. This is what you do.
Yes, sir.
And this one right here, how long did it take you?
This one was about a 4-month project, and we did this back in 2003.
You got the original Model A engine?
Come on around, I'll show it to you.
Yeah, really cool. I like the looks of this right here, and oh yeah, boy, that's nice. That thing's really clean, huh?
The only thing we've done is the engine. We put an alternator on it, and that's alternator, you can take that off and it changes right over to a generator when you put the generator on it for shows and things like that.
Yeah, so you can be exact period correct.
Right. But for everyday driving, we leave the alternator on it that way. And
didn't have spark plug wires back then.
No, maybe open this hood up a little further. Maybe you can look in there. It's just strictly a little piece of flat copper that goes from the spark plug onto the distributor cap.
Yeah, that's some distributor right there. What was the horsepower of that baby?
40 horsepower.
Okay, and that took you down the road how fast?
Well, back in them days, they said 45, but you get 35, 40, you're getting near the top.
You got more of these?
Yeah, if my wife doesn't have her way, we have 7 of them tomorrow.
Oh, wait a minute.
6 right now. Yeah, I got my first one back around 1953, 54, and I was 10, 12 years old.
Wow, and you got bit.
I got bit by them, and I just can't get rid of them.
And you even got the Ooga horn on this.
Oh, yeah. You want to hear that horn?
Yeah, let me hear that Ooga horn right there.
When it comes to detailing, it's really nice to work with a company that covers the car, the truck, whatever you're working with, from the inside to the out, whether you're protecting, whether you're just trying to clean, whether you're polishing, not only with the products, but all of the applicators and all of the things that you need. And Dwayne, you guys have got that here with the Wolfgang products that we can find at Autogeek.net.
Absolutely. Well, what we have here is Wolfgang Concours Series. It's a complete line of car care products based on German technology. It's fortified with German superpolymers in a water-based, paint-friendly product line. It's going to give you ease of use, maximum shine and gloss. It's going to give you a show car finish, and it's just easy.
Well, you know, and so many people are talking more and more about the water-based type products, too, just because of all the environmental stuff as well.
Absolutely. Well, not only that, it's going to be a benefit. It's safe for your car, it's safe for you, and safe for the environment.
Oh, we like to hear that too. And man, you guys just have everything that we need to be able to apply all of this, the start to finish, and that's what I really like.
Absolutely. Well, it is a comprehensive product line, so you're going to have the applicators for applying the product, towels for removal. Wolfgang offers wheel and tire care, leather care, paint care, virtually everything you need to detail your car top to bottom.
You know, and detailing can go into a lot of details. I mean, it can take a long time, but with a lot of the stuff you have here, you're going to cut down on some time, too, by the way a lot of these products work.
You're going to save time? Well, that's what Wolfgang's designed to do. They're super concentrated products, so it's going to be easy to use, save time, and save money.
All right, you want to find the complete line, all you have to do is check it out on Autogeek.net.
They got all kinds of trucks here. Boy, this is one of my favorites. Take a look at this right here. Belongs to David Hill. Has he done a job in restoring this truck? First thing I like is that big 400 cubic inch Chevrolet under there with a 4-barrel carburetor. That's the original engine?
Absolutely.
Oh, this truck gets along.
Goes good. Goes pretty good. I upgraded it about 3-4 months ago, put the aluminum heads on it and changed intake. Did a little chrome work on it.
Yeah, little headers.
Yeah, headers.
So now it goes faster than ever.
Goes pretty good.
Yeah, accelerate quick. You got a nice rear end in there?
Absolutely. It's got like 411 gears in it, and goes offline pretty good.
Terrible gas mileage. Huh?
Absolutely. You don't take it down very far downtown.
What do you think you get miles per gallon?
Keep your foot out of it, maybe 8.
Yeah, keep the foot out like that. Now, this scallops and everything on the side, you did that?
Yeah, actually, it was an online program. There's a second restoration for me. And I designed it online and did a lot of the body work myself. I took it to a paint shop and said, this is what I want. And we hung it up in the paint booth and painted it.
Wow.
So, conglomeration between me and both my sons helped design the paint.
Oh, really cool. Now, this is a family truck.
Yes, absolutely. It was originally my grandfather's in Georgia, and then he passed it on to my father, and then I got it probably 10, 12 years ago.
So now you'll pass it on to your sons?
Yeah, probably. I think they both like it a lot.
Tell me about the wheels. They're nice.
Did those probably a year or so ago. After I first painted it, I had Raleigh-type Chevy rims on it, and I was going down 95 one day, and the right front blew out with me and my wife in it, about hit the guardrail, and whoa. At that time we decided we were just going to update wheels and tires at the same time, which we did.
Paul, I'm seeing all different kinds of pieces here that I know nobody made but you.
That's true. I made them right in my garage.
Well, tell me, I see there's a lot of Isuzu here. I mean, what made you pick that to start with?
Well, my grandson was going to take it to the scrap yard, and I said to him, why don't you give it to me? And he told me that, what were you going to do with it, Pop? I said, I'll make a project out of it. And he said, yeah, right. So I guess I fooled him here because this is my project. The body is all made out of sheet metal. And I used a lot of the pieces that were from the Isuzu, like the original parts with the inner fender wells of the bed of the pickup truck for the pointed back here. I have a boat tail. and the front same way, the grill, and the bumpers are made from railings from a restaurant, stainless steel railings, front and back.
There's a lot of hours in this thing. It's just unreal.
Well, the hours I put in were hours that I really enjoyed, rather than watching television all day long.
And I love the top. Tell me about the top on this car.
I took it to a guy that builds tops, especially for a convertible top. And when I found out the price he wanted for it, I said, no, thank you. I went down to the lumber yard, and I bought the wood and the paint and the screws. And a week later, I drove it back to him, and I have $175 in the top. It's all made out of wood.
All right, thank you very much, Kathy, for sharing that car with us. Now, we'll take a break. When we return, how about a swamp buggy that's a Model A?
If you have leather seating in your vehicle, then you need the Leathermaster system. The system includes 2 premium quality products to properly care for your leather seats. First, the Leathermaster Soft Cleaner to eliminate soil and remove stains. Then, Leathermaster Protection Cream to protect your valuable leather from stains, prevent cracking or peeling, and to keep it soft and looking new. For more information, go to unitersna.com.
Round the job site. Round town. Off the road. Or around the corner. Ride on the tires that fit your style. Hercules Tires. Ride on our strength.
Al's Liner is the only professional-grade truck bed liner kit designed for the do-it-yourself user. Are you looking for a coating that allows you to control the texture, color, thickness, and even the hardness of the material? Al's gives you all this and more. Easily applied to metals, wood, concrete, fiberglass, or just about anything by spraying with our custom spray gun or brushing and rolling. Al's gives you the options, accessories, and additives you want at a fraction of the cost. We have the background and knowledge to make even the first-time applicator look like a pro. To get more information or to find a retailer near you, log on now to alsliner.com. This coverage on the Lokar Car Show of Autogeek's Detail Fest is being brought to you by Lokar Performance Products. Quality, plain and simple. And by Hercules Tires. Ride on our strength. And by Flex North America. Capabilities beyond our competitors.
Hey, now here's a real different Model A other than the one we showed you a little bit earlier in the show. Welcome back to the Lokar Car Show series featuring a lot of neat trucks down here at the Autogeek.net Detail Fest. Roy, what is this?
Model A swamp buggy.
So you made a swamp buggy out of a Model A what, pickup truck?
Yeah, a commercial truck, like a big 1.5-ton flatbed truck. Used to be.
Yeah, it used to be. Okay, now you got the original Model A engine.
It's actually a B, but yeah, it's original engine.
Okay, now explain to me a B.
B is, when they started with the flathead, they had an optional 4-cylinder. It had balanced crank and a fuel pump. It's a little different. Same thing, but a little different.
Okay, a little bit more advanced.
Yeah, a little more advanced.
Okay, well, what about this seat?
That's actually a airboat seat.
Okay, and you put one up top there with some stereo speakers.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep.
How fast does it go?
Not very.
not much engine.
No. It's slow. It creeps. Goes real slow. This is actually what swamp buggies evolved from. When they started, they were T's and then A's, back in the 30s and 40s. And then, it evolved into the bigger swamp buggies, the new style. But this is actually what swamp buggies originated from.
This is how it all started, before they put those great big crate motors in there and everything like that.
Airplane tires and chains.
Really?
Yeah, yep.
All right, so you still take it out and do the buggy thing?
Yep, every once in a while.
All right, well.
Good on gas.
Yeah, it would be with that little 4-cylinder. A lot cheaper than the other guys with those big 502 Chevys.
Yep, 5 gallons a day in this and 100 gallons on those.
The Lokar Lowdown, showcasing the latest innovation from Lokar, celebrating over 20 years of American-made quality. Brought to you by Lokar Performance Products, quality plain and simple.
This time on the Lokar Lowdown, we'll bring to you a series of products from Lokar that's going to complement each other. They tie together to match our fine throttle pedal assemblies and our brake pedal pads. First item we want to go over is our billet aluminum door pulls and our door latches. They're all billet aluminum construction. The door pulls are recessed mount, as is the door handle. The door pull has a nice wide 4-finger grip, give you plenty of room to grab it, pull your door shut, and the door handle is flush mount. Well, it comes with all the mounting bracket and the hardware needed to mount it, and it also has a rubber trigger stop for quiet return, quiet operation. To use this flush mount door handle, we also offer our universal door latch cable kit. This makes the installation really, really easy. Now, to complement these items, keep the theme going throughout our interior, we also do the billet aluminum window cranks, door handles, and vent window cranks. Now, both the door pulls, door handles, and all of the window cranks are available in polished aluminum, the brushed aluminum, and the Midnight series. To further complement the interior products that we offer, we also do our combination hood and trunk release. And as you can see, the windows and the arms match our throttle pedals perfectly. The trunk release portion will include a 15-foot long cable that you'll be able to cut to fit yourself, and the hood release will have an 8-foot cable that you will be able to cut to fit. And as always with Lokar, it's quality plain and simple, made in the USA with a lifetime warranty.
Hey, every kind of truck you can imagine, even a pulling truck. This is a 4-wheel drive pulling truck. All of that ballast up there is needed in order to make the weight, and he's got the weight on the front end. He can take these weights right off. If he has too much weight, they can shift some from here over to there. Take a look at the engine, 4-barrel carburetor. Hey, this is no sissy. I like the stacks right straight up and out. That's how they do it when they do 4-wheel drive truck pulling. They even use a special tire. See how this has been cut for absolute maximum traction. They're pretty neat. You've seen it before on television, I'm sure. That'll bring to a close this edition of the Lokar Car Show Series. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Ted Jones. On behalf of Kathy Fisher, we thank you for joining us from the Autogeek.net Detail Fest. So long, everyone.